Hello everybody, I'm the Captain here and fall in for some Star Wars Knights of the Republic 2, the Sith Lords. Today's mission parameters, we will be going to Nar Shaddaa and we're gonna do stuff in Nar Shaddaa, continue the story from there. So, we'll just go back to here, Lost Jedi. 2 parts ago, we've actually found Master Vrook and we've actually, he's agreed to meet us at the Jedi Enclave on Dantooine when you have united all the Jedi Masters. So let's get on with finding the next Jedi Master, which is in Nar Shaddaa. So we're just gonna unpause here and we're gonna continue on. Right, I'm just gonna jog to the galaxy map. Alright, so again, as with all these cutscenes, my recording software will actually cut off, so yep, so I'll see you over at Nar Shaddaa.
Well, here we are, the Smuggler's Moon. It's the gaping maw of Nal Hutta, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go. Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If we wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot.
What's Nal Hutta?
It means glorious jewel in Huttese, but don't let that fool you. It's the central breeding grounds of the Hutts. Nar Shaddaa orbits it. Nal Hutta's as slimy as the Hutts. Lots of swamp and bloated gas. It's where those slugs reach out and grab chunks of the galaxy. Trust me, we're not going to go anywhere near the place unless we want to be washing the stink out of our clothes for the next few years.
So there are a lot of ex-soldiers on Nar Shaddaa?
Yeah. Some came looking for work running freight and cargo. Still, there's only so many ships to go around and so many workers. So others lend their weapons to the Hutts in the exchange. It's become a prime base for raider recruitment across the galaxy.
How hard would it be to find a Jedi here?
It won't be easy. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa. Finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in. Or find you once you arrive.
You sound like you've been here before.
Anyone flying the Star Lanes has docked on Nar Shaddaa at least once. I wouldn't want to live there, and I doubt anyone does by choice.
What's the refugee sector?
Not everyone who came to Nar Shaddaa were soldiers. A lot of worlds were destroyed by the Mandalorians, and the Jedi. Left a lot of people wandering the galaxy.
Alright.
How hard would it be to hide here?
Shouldn't be too hard. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa, finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in. Or find you once you arrive.
Then let's take the Ebon Hawk in for a landing.
I've plotted a course for the refugee sector, and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's going to find us here.
You have heard that the Jedi comes to Nar Shaddaa. While she walks upon the smuggler's moon, she is not to be harmed. Observe her, track her, but do not eclipse her movements, or I shall eclipse yours. You must, because one Jedi attracts others. It is the way of things.
Dawachosimu poendo rakawa ichi rendu momopa ramakawana abawasi. Yukroren man mapusiti nolara.
Honto no saka, jita bedwana maticha, kichu no kada mirenito. Renfiloso ni heku chupa naret atamakcha.
Taranamo sibu endasarans, crema sunkun ratungala, chawi mo jubu inkosoracha. Bomababe wanto susintu mukarata. Tu es rectonatada be mabar chokto. Torenibu inturata sisi me burokra.
Request. If Goto's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
Kavadumpe masuraku popayi botenya tachimurota kamsa. Javaskobo subjob, rigiso carvenoxo, mochitosa sagrindeo, kichu no kada mirenito. Renfiloso ni heku chupa naret atamakcha. Tahupo boteño go jucho picha, gwen taba ni sochu, norotoga proto lalashishi, jubadosa jibacha, ratak mansan, tokosha na chitolo.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
Dovere nincha, yonona shitasa chuch. Dovere nincha, yonona shitasa chuch. Gole rosodish. Ranta kras mobas.
Okay, so we just sat into a meeting full of bounty hunters.
Ah, the beautiful stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself.
Never have I been to a place so alive with the Force, yet so dead to it. The contrast is like a blade.
Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours.
Are we gonna be okay on this landing pad?
Sure, most of the landing pads around here are unclaimed, or should be. They're pretty badly maintained, so they're not safe to land on. Well, I mean, not this one. But they all have the reputation, so we should be all right. I think.
Yamaha seems a little exposed.
Maybe a little, but landing here means we didn't have to transmit our ID signature. You know what trouble that always brings. In fact, while we're here, we should get those signatures changed. Wouldn't make us such a target when we enter a new system.
Any problems with the docking authorities?
No, but I forgot to tell them we were landing. The refugee sector's a dead zone. No one cares too much who flies in and out of here as long as they're not carrying cargo that the Exchange or the Hutts might want a piece of.
Is this a refugee sector?
Yeah, in all its glory. Don't get your hopes up from what you see here, though. As soon as we hit the main sector, that's when the smell and the mobs can get pretty bad.
Well, let's move on.
All right, then, let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you.
If this Kyle is here, I want to find him.
Finding a Jedi, or anyone else touched by the Force here, will be difficult. The mass of people, the rush of their emotions. It makes detection difficult. But this moon does not get any smaller while we wait. This sector is as good as any place to begin our search, so let us begin.
Well, if we're gonna search a moon of a few billion inhabitants for one Jedi that even our own can't sense, might as well start as soon as possible.
I'm just looking for a place to reload.
Then just being here should be enough. People in the refugee sector don't tend to ask too many questions. We should be safe enough.
I don't mind getting some new equipment.
There should be a central trading hub up ahead. Their stock's probably not the best, but they may have some things worthwhile.
I'll find out more about this bounty on Jedi.
Well, that means finding either a bounty hunter, a ranking member of the Exchange, or someone willing to talk, none of which are too appealing. Bounty hunters in the exchange are going to want to shoot you, and someone who is willing to talk to anyone, which means trouble.
The bounty is a waste of our efforts. All that matters is the Jedi. The intentions of the thugs of this moon are of no consequence.
Forgive me, but these bounty hunters pose a threat to her. Their persistence is unusual, and if they're not stopped, one of them may prove lucky.
I agree. They're nothing more than a distraction. But even a distraction may prove fatal at a critical moment. We must protect her.
If you are so certain of your path, then do what you will. It makes no difference.
It's up to you. There's bound to be someone in the sector willing to spill their guts for a credit or two.
Let's see where our path takes us.
Alright, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
You there!
Uh-oh.
What's with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad!
It's a landing pad. Ships land on it.
No, really? Thanks for the insight. And here I was, thinking you were a smart human. I got another ship coming in, and unless you want that piece of junk's hull crushed flat, you better move it. Got it?
What other ship?
That's none of your business. All you need to know is that they're gonna be firing up their quad lasers if they find your ship squatting there when they arrive.
Let's try the force persuade here.
I think it'll be fine where it is.
It'll be fine where it is. Yeah, I guess you're right. And by right, I mean you're wrong. Telling me it'll be fine where it is. What, you think I'm stupid? Now, either get that piece of junk off my piece of junk, or you're going for a 2-kilometer walk to the ground.
Nice of him to troll. Anyways.
I can pay for the space and your time.
Yeah? Right now, all I'm hearing is talk. How much you offering?
Awareness check, so. Let's try this top awareness check.
I'm guessing 50 credits ought to be enough.
Done! Pleasure doing business with you. I got some visitors booked for your space, but I'm sure the two of you can work it out when they arrive.
Okay, now I remember where is that leading up to, so... anyways, we're gonna bring Aden, for sure. And... Aden's arranged, so we'll bring Vices in. This is the first time we're gonna bring her in, so let's do it. Alright. If we need to swap in for any skills, we've always got the switch to Beldor, so... There goes Quello. Welcome to Nar Shaddaa, everybody. Right.
No, look, you can't keep us trapped in the refugee sector. We can't survive there. You've got us locked in.
And a couple of colors about the stomach for a real fight.
Well, I like to taunt people, so... Ah, they saved the damn thing, so... Vices, would you like to join us?
My life is yours.
Thank you for joining us, Vices.
My life is yours.
Let me set you to Jedi support, because you can. Or check the remains, stabilize a mask, and get some heals in. Come on. Ah, bugged out like that. There we go. Let's talk to the refugee.
Thanks for your help. They would have crippled me for sure.
I couldn't stand by and let them hurt you. Why were they hunting you?
Well, they work for the Exchange, for a Quarren named Visquis. He's looking to step up in the Exchange. The only language the Exchange respects is money, so Visquis is trying to increase his profits by using the refugees here in Nar Shaddaa as a cheap labor force. We're only good to him as slaves and merchandise. He wants to keep us in one place, so he can control us. That's always been the way. Well, except lately.
What do you mean?
The Exchange has been clamping down on the refugee sector hard, and I've no idea why. They've started kidnapping people, hurting others, but there seems to be no reason to it.
We're gonna find Visquis.
You don't. He comes to you. If he's got reason to. Either because you can help him out, or because you're making trouble. Either way, it's not a good thing.
I was glad to help. You better head out before you run into any more trouble.
Whatever your reasons, thanks.
Light side points gained, so... Awesome.
Spare a few credits, friend?
I can in exchange for some information.
Alright. I don't know much beyond the refugee sector here, but I can share what I know.
Tell me about the refugee sector.
This sector's filled with refugees from the Jedi Civil War, and even as far back as the Mandalorian Wars. Refugees and war veterans both, and anyone else who was rendered homeless by the war. The Jedi destroyed planets across the galaxy, and here's where the wreckage ended up.
There's no point going through this line so people don't see it, so...
Why are the refugees here?
A lot of space lanes cross at Nar Shaddaa, and once here, it's hard to move on. Even fighter pilots from the war can't get work at the docks. The freighter crews are full up. There's no work here and no way out, unless you want to become a hired muscle for the Exchange, or work in a Hutt slave camp.
Do you know someone named Zeskaya?
No, should I? He doesn't sound like a Hutt. What, is he a bounty hunter or an Exchange boss?
He's a Jedi Master.
Jedi Master? There aren't any Jedi Masters in the galaxy, let alone on Nar Shaddaa. This place is a cesspit, with the Exchange and the Hutts stabbing their claws into everything. But you know, I did hear something about a bounty on Jedi, though. Something the Exchange posted. Doesn't matter, though. Aren't any more Jedi around, so no one's going to be collecting that bounty.
What can you tell me about the bounty on Jedi?
Not much to say, except it's a high price. You need to find a bounty hunter to get more, and they've been pretty scarce lately. You might have more luck trying to find someone connected to the Exchange. And I don't mean some spaceport muscle, I mean someone connected.
Any idea why they posted a bounty on Jedi?
No idea. Could be one of them crossed the Exchange, and they're looking for revenge on all of them.
Where would I find one connected to the Exchange?
Well, they tend to lay low. To be honest, it's like with bounty hunters. You may need to do something to get their attention.
I'll be going.
Friend, you did promise some credits in exchange for information.
Of course, here's my credits.
Look, one other thing. It's obvious you're new around here. I can tell it just by looking at you. Nar Shaddaa can be a rough place, and easy to get lost in. If you want, I can keep an ear out for you. Let you know if I hear anything.
I'd appreciate that.
I'll do that then. I'll come seek you out if I hear anything I think you might want to know.
Lost 5 credits for nothing. But we got some information, we got some knowledge about this place, so...
I saw what you did to those exchange thugs, stranger. Can you spare a few credits, maybe help another refugee in need?
No matter what you choose, you're gonna get a scolding from Korea anyway, so...
Of course, here, take my credits.
Thank you, stranger. I won't forget your kindness.
Why did you do such a thing? Such kindnesses will mean nothing. His path is set. Giving him what he has not earned is like pouring sand into his hands.
Nothing is set. As long as there is hope, there is a chance for redemption every day.
And would that be a kindness? What if by surviving another day he brings a greater darkness upon another?
You cannot know that.
The Force binds all things. The slightest push, the smallest touch, sends echoes throughout life. Even an act of kindness may have more severe repercussions than you know or can see. By giving him something he has not earned, Perhaps all you have helped him become is a target. Seeing another elevated often brings the eyes of others who suffer. And perhaps in the end, all you have wrought is more pain. And that is my lesson to you. Be careful of charity and kindness, lest you do more harm with open hands than with a clenched fist.
Again, this is a influence check with Kreia, so...
I will consider what you have said.
Good. Mind what I have said. Use your power, but in its proper place.
Right, we gain influence with Kreia instead of losing it, so... And we got light side points as well, so that's always neat, so... Soup Garage...
And what did she want?
Just answers to some questions. Asked about a Jedi Master of all things.
Really? Interesting.
Hey! Hey! What are you doing?
Haven't heard anything more yet. I'll come seek you out if I do.
Good, let me hear...
I'll come back later then.
Selling me out to Mera. Anyways. Credits, workbench. We can talk to oh, Ash. Whoa, what's that? I remember what that was. Quello, exchange. Okay, these are the current quests that we actually have to do. So, what was I looking for? Sorry, I got a bit absent-minded a bit. Yeah, airspeed navigation interface. Control interface is intended to be compatible with most current airspeeder models. I think we can use this to repair
32nd model? Explosive ends? You said you were the 32nd version?
Okay, I'm just repeating lines again. So.
I'm looking to buy some equipment.
And don't come up and approach me. I really want to say number 3, but...
I'll be going now.
Waste of time. It's just a greeting droid. Anyway, as I was saying, the airspeed, as I was talking about, this airspeed navigation interface will actually let us repair a speeder, and we can use that speeder is to actually quick travel from area to area in Nar Shaddaa. So gotta remember all of that. So Mr. Tien Tup, what do you have to us? What do you have for us?
Geraktada cemense bengaruruko todo unde juchamataso benkish manensitse. Fela dibono ta munikranaktada. Terewana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rinto ron kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terache wemeno totorere senesenten.
Are you alright?
Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru katpada. Fiaratore pada no ringatel camarada telefibo nubo da bicarana cenirara.
Sullistan's hearing's pretty sharp, if you couldn't guess from the lobes.
Va te vaca reware, sumukun cerenurigrom. Mune dere riba con doso. Barinkeshka bunsa telanzomenta tasa.
God damn it, Adam. Okay.
What is this place?
Der into runto wakare kwe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan gorsadara nane gra delonuta cholorian.
Big Ears here might know someone who can change the Ebon Hawk's ID signature. Could be useful for avoiding notice.
Terewana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rinto run kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terache wemeno totorere senesenten.
Big Ears compliments do not get you discounts.
Can you change the ship's ID transponder codes?
Terewana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rinto run kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terache wemeno totorere senesenten.
I can pay you for your time.
Terewana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rinturun kawre papanala ranshinga. Derache wemenoto torere senisensen. Der rinturun to wakare kwe wap gerebu. Ninso telepachan gorsadarane gra dalonuta choloren. Dosane gravalantro kwe wapa teratanan chingaradana.
Can I use your workbench?
Docent horinteri. Gele resonto shenig rexi contunso des junkaratata. Der rinturun to wakare kwe wapa teratanan chingaradana. Fera rampada no de ringtada nel camera cella fibo nubodat. Dosane caramala blue incidera mel rebe chinchin granactada.
Never mind, I'll be going now.
Right, so we got a journal entry updated. Ebonhawk ID signature found mechanic Tian Tub, who can change the Ebonhawk's ID signature, but you need to bring him either a transponder what is this? A transponder card from another ship or a blank transponder card and a new ID signature you wish to use. Right, this book.
What happened to him? What would you like me to do? Plans? What plans? They aren't dangerous, are they? If I can get a free version of that part once it's built, then I'll do it. What does the droid look like? Where can I find coding? I'll be going now.
Right, more quests to go, so we're just gonna go around and grab some quests as much as we can. So, maintenance droid has asked you to retrieve an astromech droid from a local junk dealer named Kodin. I think with this quest you can actually gain a lot more influence with T3, so we might actually switch to T3 for that. So, just gonna go around because hashtag protagonist entitlement. I wanna try and get that trending. Yes, welcome to the main hub of Shaddaa. I'm looking for something to trigger, but it doesn't seem to be triggering. That's odd. When it happens, I guess. So I'll just walk around a bit.
Hey, I saw that ship you flew in on. My ship.
Your ship? I'd lay off the spice if I were you. That's our ship, not yours.
Was I talking to you? I tell you, that ship's mine.
What makes you think the ship's yours?
It's the Ebonhawk, isn't it? She was stolen from me during a routine run in the Mid-Rim, near the close of the Mandalorian Wars.
If you can prove this ship is yours, I'll give it back to you.
The registry's 34P7JK. It's got a temperamental hyperdrive, and the turrets can be sluggish and unresponsive against fast-moving fighters. She's also got 2 secret compartments, one in the cargo hold, right near the plasteel cylinders in the back, and the second beneath the bunks in the starboard cabin.
What That's right, but I didn't know about the cargo hatch.
Whoa, he could have gotten that information some other way than owning the ship. Come on, he's skifting us.
So, you gonna hand it over now, or are you going to be difficult?
Can I buy it from you?
No deal. A ship's worth its weight in spice on Nar Shaddaa, and nothing's worth being trapped here another year scrounging freight jobs.
If you couldn't hold on to the ship, then you didn't deserve it.
So, you admit it's not yours. How did you come by it anyway? Who did you buy it from?
You're not taking the ship.
We'll see about that. Watch yourself. Nar Shaddaa can be a rough place.
Let me shoot him in the back. No one has to know.
That would just be some dumb thing going on. But everybody knows that the Ebon Hawk was a well, the Ebon Hawk is a smuggler ship. Anyways, I'm just gonna pause here, and I'm just gonna right out say that everybody knows that the Ebon Hawk is a smuggler ship, and that was owned by the Exchange by a guy named David Kang. David Kang. Trying to get the name right. But yes, so it's owned by David Kang, and he's probably just another slummer who's just trying to get a ship to get off the world. So he's trying to steal the ship off from us. So, but even if you choose the give him the ship thing, you know, he'll just die anyway because we got some people to deal with. But anyways, we're here on Nar Shaddaa. I was trying to look for some dialogue, but it's not occurring right now. We'll probably find it in the next part. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy that. If you did, please like this video and share with your friends if they like all this Star Wars goodness and all the Old Republic stuff. At the same time too, do join the army and subscribe to me, as well as follow me on Twitter at IamTheCaptain, where you can keep up to date with the things that I do, including the stuff that I do with my friends over at Cosmo Vanguard, where I do Cafe Vanguard related stuff with my friends. There will be links in the description below, as well as the cards in the top right to go to all of those links that I've mentioned. With that said, thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Dismiss!